Hi, my name's Jim Sullivan. I'm your instructor, and I want to welcome you to Lit 251, American Literature from 1870 to today. I think you're going to enjoy the course. I think you'll find it challenging, but intellectually stimulating and rewarding. At least I hope so. What I want to do now in a very brief video lecture is give you the lay of the land in terms of how the course is set up in Canvas. When you log into Canvas, you should see something that looks very much like this page. You can see on the top that recent course announcements show up not only in your email or on your phone, depending on how you've set that up in Canvas, but also right here on the course webpage. When you scroll down, you'll see that I often include a relevant piece of art, something connected to the period or the text that we're looking at. It might be a painting, it might be a song, it might be a work of architecture. But the idea of sort of connecting literature to other kinds of cultural artifacts. You'll also find always on the home page our guiding question. It's real important to me that we're always remembering why we're here in the class and what we're trying to accomplish. You'll also always find on the homepage information about how to contact me. I'm really available a lot. I have a very flexible schedule. I love to answer questions. I would love to receive texts, calls, emails, whatever works for you to stay in touch and work together so you have a great experience in the course. Below that, you'll see some key course resources. I add to those throughout the course. Later on, I'll be introducing other pieces. Some of those you're going to begin using right away, like the syllabus and the glossary of literary devices. Other things, like the cultural tensions list, will kick in later. And finally, at the bottom, maybe the most important thing in terms of what you're worried about right now, where do I start? Well, the best place to start in this class is always on this course homepage using the course calendar. And you'll notice that the way the course calendar is going to be set up is for each week there'll be 2 due dates. You can find out the work that's due on that first due date or any due date that's highlighted by clicking on that date. And it's going to take you to a little assignment instruction page that will look like this. And it's basically a to-do list for you of things you need to do. And I try to give you very rough time estimates. Please don't totally rely on them because they're really just ballpark guesses, but it'll give you a sense of how to manage your time over the week. And you click on each one of these items, and that takes you into the detailed instructions of what to do. Sometimes those will be lectures, sometimes those will be readings, and they'll almost always also have some kind of discussion, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. So for example, if you click on to IRLD 1.3, you'll see that there's a lecture I want you to look at and a discussion I want you to contribute to. And you check out the lecture by clicking on that lecture link, and it takes you to a lecture. My lectures often include a text and then maybe some video lectures to look at and other resources. All right, let's see if we can get back to our page. So again, I'm back to those instructions, but if I want to go back to my assignment page, my to-do list, here I am. These are set up as modules, so you can use this next button to click through these tasks. So each button will take you to the next task that you need to do. Okay, so once again, the best way to get to all the coursework is to go to the home page and click on the first due date or whatever due date is the next coming due date. There are, however, 2 other ways you can get to the work in the class. If you like using the calendar function in Canvas, you'll notice that the work for this class appears in your Canvas calendar. And what it appears is, again, as that to-do list. So this is basically another route to that assignment list, that to-do list of the things you need to do for that class deadline. Finally, there's a third way that you can get to our coursework. If you like to, you can work through modules. And modules are just the structure that the Canvas organizes material into. And you can see that the module includes all the things we've been looking at. It starts with that assignment page, and then again, you use these next buttons. And using these next buttons, you can work your way through the entire sequence of activities that are due on any given date. Okay, I don't want to go on too long. I think you're going to learn more about how to use Canvas by getting in there and exploring. But I just want to remind you how important it is to reach out to me if you have any questions. If a link doesn't work or if something's not working, reach out to me right away. Don't agonize over it. Don't worry about it. Send me a text and I'll jump in there and fix it, or I'll explain to you how it works. If you're having trouble with a technical issue, don't spend a ton of time on it. Reach out to me or the help desk for help. I want you to enjoy the class and not let the technology become an obstacle to your learning. Hopefully the technology will facilitate your learning. Okay, I know I've been talking really fast, trying to cover a lot of material very quickly, but I'll see you in Canvas, and remember to reach out to me if you need help with anything. Welcome to the class.